J.D. Vance stays breaking the first rule of being a running mate: do no harm. His comments about women, past and present, have him playing defense on the campaign trail. Even in friendly interviews, he keeps putting his foot in his mouth. Take a look.
All these suburban women, all they care about is abortion. What do you say to suburban women out there who are marinating in this propaganda?
Well, first of all, I don't buy that, Laura. I think most suburban women care about the normal things that most Americans care about, right? They care about inflation. They care about the price of groceries. They care about public safety in the streets where their kids play.
Yeah, that is not a winning message. Hey, JD, normal women, even in red states, do care about their reproductive freedom. It's definitely not going to help you beat those weird allegations when you say things like that. In fact, Vance's whole vibe is reminiscent of another man famous for his issues with women that he can't control. To paraphrase Eminem's song Normal, he laments, "Why can't women just be normal? I just want them to be normal." I guess being weird is normal. At least for J.D. Vance it is. Joining me now to discuss is Zerlina Maxwell, host of Mornings with Zerlina on SiriusXM and author of The End of White Politics. Zerlina, thank you so much for joining me this evening. I just want to start with this. Tell us why J.D. Vance, under any planet in any universe, thinks that he can dictate what normal women in America think about. Because I don't know. I don't think he's really qualified to say that. What say you?
Well, I think that J.D. Vance has a worldview where women have a particular place. And in his worldview, women are supposed to be wives and mothers, and that are the only roles. Well, apparently grandmas, too, that take care of children. But those are the only roles in his worldview that we are allowed to occupy. I mean, he's doing a really good job of consolidating the incel vote. But I think that right now in 2024, they're completely out of step with where most women of all age groups find themselves with the overturning of the Dobbs decision. And one thing I do want to say about his framing about suburban women only caring about normal things, abortion is normal. Abortion is normal. So many American women have had abortions in their lifetime. Also on the slate of reproductive health care, birth control and Plan B and IVF, all of those things are under threat post-Dobbs, and all of those things are normal.
I want to play you some sound from Trump and Vance on abortion over just the last couple of years. Get your thoughts on the other side.
Do you believe in punishment for abortion? Yes or no, as a principle?
The answer is that there has to be some form of punishment.
For the woman?
Yeah, there has to be some form.
I certainly would like abortion to be illegal nationally. Hopefully we get to a point where Ohio bans abortion and California and the Soroses of the world respect it.
I was able to terminate Roe v. Wade. I was so honored to have done it.
Zerlina, what's interesting to me is that the campaign thinks that they can, pull this banana in the tailpipe trick with the American public. It's been very clear that Donald Trump and J.D. Vance want a national abortion ban, but on the campaign trail lately, they've been trying to pretend that's not something that they want. Who is that for? Is it for Republicans? Because I don't think independent voters, or certainly not even conservative Democrats, believe that they would not push for a national abortion ban if they were to get back into the White House and get a friendly Senate or House.
Well, I think the vice president put it this way. They're trying to pull the okey doke, right? And I think that they're trying to shield folks' eyes to what the real agenda is. In Project 2025, they call for a national abortion ban via the Comstock Act and prohibiting the mailing of abortion medication, which is how a majority of the abortions are conducted in this country at this present moment. And another thing I think about when I see Donald Trump, an adjudicated rapist, somebody who said on tape where everybody saw him say it is okay to do whatever you want to a woman, and you see J.D. Vance basically put women in second-class status, I would like to remind them that women are a majority of the American electorate. We also vote in higher rates than men. And so they're going to FAFO, as the kids would say, right? and find out that American women post-Dobbs are very angry about the fact that we have fewer rights today than we did when Donald Trump became the president of the United States and appointed 3 justices to the Supreme Court that stripped away our freedom. At the end of the day, it comes down to the idea that women have the right to control what happens to their bodies. Abortion is an issue about bodily autonomy. And when somebody like J.D. Vance has an extremist position saying even in the cases of rape or incest, you still don't have control over your body after it's been stolen by the assault itself, that's something that is visceral for so many women in this country and survivors. And I think they're going to show up at the polls and make that message loud and clear.
Zerlina Maxwell, no one could have said it better. Thank you so much for joining us this evening on The Beat.